and there's good amount of spin off here for Biratnagar Kings and a good top order batter as well. Yeah, it's just so wonderful. The teams are in their huddle.
In the first game of the day, I don't think he's going to. They have a remote head coach, certainly as of today. I'll be open to top of the order. He was used in some strange ways by Nepal throughout the tours of Oman and the UAE. He's having, much like Milan Kumar, is the year of his life there in Abu Dhabi before. Akash Chand, he says, let's play. It's time for match 3. Lokesh Bam will get off the mark immediately and one up in the box. Pumped. Trademark Munsey. Get used to seeing this an awful lot. 4s and 6s for the big man from Scotland. He starts in natural amphitheatre cut into the hills. Miles. Miles and miles and miles. No way you're going to get underneath that. Not when George Munsey's bottom hand kicks into play. It was initially his first love. Still plays an awful lot. It is the home of golf, of course, Scotland. But he's just so powerful. But it's straight to the man. And he can't believe he's given it away. It's a very good catch.
Would have been a boundary, but just take a look at that. Hit it in the center of the bat, and Kiran takes a nice easy catch to end what looked like a very dangerous start. Munsey departs for 10 and the Kings 14 for
monstrous. That's gone many a mile. Lokesh Bam, he goes boom.
It's certainly perhaps one of the hits of the day. It was in the slot, but he still had to put it away. Just take a look at that extension of the hands through the ball.
He just has to deliver upon that talent. Elegant, graceful and powerful to go with it. It's a shot of real class, a stroke of real authority. It's 6 more to the total.
Well, certainly he's got the class, he's got the style, he's got the substance, and all he needs is to get runs under that belt. We've kind of determined that he's a real class act. You can't play shots like that if you don't have the talent and if you don't have the technique. Really helping it on its way. A huge 6 this.
Some very delightful hits to the fence. And talk about hits, how about this one? He's got plenty of bat on it, and what a time to welcome H.D. Ackerman in the com box as well.
Wasn't going to take long. Guptill just had a little look. But what about this? Watch the foot movement. It's just a little pounce down the wicket. And once he middles it, it's gone. Guptill's got a big reach, and he'll hit you down the ground.
Goes down on his knee, picks the length early, dispatches that desperate attempt as well in the deep, but that'll race away for a 4. Turning out to be a good over for the Biratnagar Kings.
Yeah, this is a problem for Sagar. Another good effort. But this was hit hard. This was hit very, very hard. It bursts through the hands.
A differentiator as well. That's in the air. Oh, it's been put down. In back-to-back deliveries, 2 catches being put down. And Sagar Dakal can only have his hand on the heads. 13 runs, 2 drop catches.
Leg cutters.
Hit fiercely hard. Don't bother running. That'll race away to the fence. Short and wide. Guptill will not miss out on these opportunities. Pressure telling on the Avengers at the moment. They're leaking runs.
Now, I know Martin Guptill is in the twilight of his cricketing career. We may not see him on the international fold, but he still plays all around the world. But my, is he still a lovely player to watch.
Good point. What's going through Lokesh Bam's mind? Deep in the crease. Has he got enough on this one? You bet he has. Waited on it. Picked up the slow delivery. And he's smiling. 7 gone, 69 for 1.
You mentioned that I thought was impossible.
Right at us, almost to the combox area. That was drilled over long off by Guptill. What a hit.
This was in 3D. This was coming straight at us.
One more. This one's higher, longer, and out of here. Guptill's taken a liking to the captain of the Pokhara Avengers, Burthel. He's under some fire.
It's wonderful striking, but the length is all wrong. You can't allow Guptill to just stand and plant that front foot and then swing. He doesn't have to really move from the crease. So he hits from a real position of strength.
Thank you, Jess. Lovely chat there. Wow! Watch that sail over the side screen. Martin Guptill is certainly turning on the magic this evening at the Tribhuvan University International Cricket Stadium.
This must be so difficult for Jimmy Neesham though, because Guptill's probably seen him every day of the week in preparation for international matches. What a lovely partnership this is though. Guptill was at less than a run a ball while Lokesh Bam was creating havoc. Now all of a sudden it's changed and Guptill is the one that has taken the initiative.
Smartly worked. He's constructed it. That was deliberate. Great awareness as well. Guptill's in the zone tonight.
Oh, Martin Guptill, half century in the opening game last year for Martin Guptill, and then the injury to the hamstring. It's almost as if he feels he owes the Nepal public something, because now he's showing all his skills and class. It can't. Jimmy Neesham, just because it's almost as if he's lying there thinking, okay, is everything okay?
He's dispatched that once again towards the mid-wicket region. He'll bring up a 50 in his very first outing in Season 2, just like how he did last year. Sublime Guptill is making it count this evening, and he's providing sheer entertainment with the bat. The 100 as well coming up for the Biratnagar Kings.
Yeah, last year's innings was a little bit more sedate than this one. This one has shown...
In context of the situation, this has been a superb over so far. Just the 4 runs.
What a servant to the game for New Zealand. Down the ground. I'll have a bit of the pie as well, says Lokesh Bam. He's going straight down the ground. That's the beauty of the way he's played. He's hit the ball on the merit of it.
Yeah, leg cutter right in the slots. Do love seeing Bam go boom. And he's gone boom boom there. Big hits. Straight down the ground. It's as Guptill gets that one out of the screws as well. Only a fraction short from Sagar Dakal. Pounced upon the length and gets it all the way for 6.
Well, it's going from the sublime to the ridiculous, really. Just take a look at that. Dragged in short, didn't need a second invitation, down on one knee, and there she goes all the way. His 5th now. The excitement is there. Beautifully struck this. That's gone all the way, and what a 50 this for the young man. Lokesh Bam, he's really played well. Yes, he will acknowledge, and that's for the wife and the young one.
Don't think he's married yet. I think it might be a family relative, but certainly the baby's being cradled and the love has come out, and the coaching staff just saying calm. Middle of the screen there as well, who's the official Biratnagar Kings ambassador. She'll be here at every game. That's Rachana Rimal. Oh, he's just going to keep going, but has he got enough? Oh, just! He's keeping them dancing in the stands. Both batters now on 60. It's a joust. It's a race to the century. 200 plus. It's a certainty now.
Let's take a look at that. It wasn't really short. He just drilled that one, didn't he? Just picked.
Contagious, isn't it? Infectious. Oh, that's the shot of the day. Right out of the highest copybook you can imagine. Inspired by Guptill, yes. Lokesh Bam, it's not just about power, it's class too. That over goes round the park, it's 138. Very threatening. He's been expensive. Feels like they don't know where to turn. They are being blown away by an assault of the highest quality.
To India to play that T20 World Cup. There's just too much class in this man to keep him away.
I fully agree with you, and I think he's always
In the Nepal Premier League, a little bit more, 222.
Now this goes miles up. It's going to be a very difficult catch. Kushal Bertel, one of the best fielders in Nepal, comes underneath it and he judges it perfectly. Big catch to end the big partnership.
Just unselfishly going for that was Martin Guptill, trying to get to that 200 marker, but what a catch under pressure. And that twilight, the skipper coming in and taking a nice catch. Oh, aggression, just a little late in the day. Martin Guptill gone for a well-made 61 of just 35. The Kings are 146 for 2.
In that series against Nepal and the United Arab Emirates last month. And he gets a nice juicy full toss to start with. It'll be dispatched to the rope. Not Sagar Dakal's best delivery to end his allocation. He'll finish with 1 for 40. The 150 comes up.
Best in segment range, safety, design and ground clearance. Talk about ground clearance. I'm not quite sure he's cleared ground this time around. Finds the fielder as Lokesh Bam. Better idea. Very unselfish over.
And needs to throw it alongside the stumps, not away from the stumps. Granted, he touches and goes, but a good throw, and he's out by a long way.
Yeah, Shubham Ranjan is just outrageous. He's picked that off for that first run, so he was always going to struggle while coming back for the second. Maybe throwing at the keeper's end would be a better idea. Outrageous. He's picked that with some authority and deposited that over the ropes. This is pure exhibition of some sublime hitting from the bat of Shubham.
What skill. What bravery. I always see that stroke and think how brave you've got to be to play that against the seamer. Yes, you've got a helmet on, but so what? High class.
Burtel has chosen to throw it to the bowler's end. This could be close. Has he found the fielder on this occasion? Just falls short of Burtel. Burtel has chosen to throw it to the bowler's end. This could be close. Shubham Ranjane. Well, that will be referred upstairs. Has he made it? We'll have to wait and watch.
Well, the throw came in and Chand tried to get in the way of the ball, run the batter out at the non-striker, but thankfully he doesn't get any hands on it. He wants the ball, and he misses it. Oh, and it goes through to the keeper, and that's out. Given out on the field, but what a stunning innings from Shubham. 38 of 16.
Narayanan on strike. He's got a lot of height on this one. Fielder position for it, and that's been taken. The catch has been taken in the deep, but the Biratnagar Kings have called the shots this evening. In the first 20 overs, they accumulate 220 for 5, or make that 6. But they've really put out a batting performance, some batting effort in the chase by the Pokhara Avengers to overall.
Unselfish from Pratish, looking for a boundary to conclude the innings. Instead, he finds the fielder right on the boundary edge. He's disappointed, but that's good team.
The Kings will be feeling really good and buoyed about this batting effort of theirs. Put into bat, Lokesh Baum batted like a dream
Around the world.
Loves. Wonderful batting all the way up towards our commentary position. I thought it was going to just come through our window for a moment. Uses the pace and finds a way. We think about 140 kilometres an hour there or thereabouts already touched in this over. That one 135. Clever batting.
That's the word. Clever, smart. Use the pace. Don't fight against it. And that's got back.
21 run over. And there's no doubt the chase is on. If Rossington is still there in 10-12 overs time, the Avengers will be in the hunt.
It's only a hint. Only a hint of width. That's all they need.
Runs and runs and runs. They're coming ever so easily. Ball skidding on nicely. Rossington full of power, taking a liking to Pratish GC.
Again, no need to panic. Yes, that has pitched outside leg and there's no inside edge. It's off the pad. But the thing about this, though, for the Avengers is you've got to go at this rate, and you've got to go at this rate.
Actually, he only ended up with a handful throughout the season. 6 more. That's gone like a tracer bullet. Obliterated through the offside. The 50 comes up in real style. Fever pitch coming here. Here's Shubham Ranjani. Not his primary skill set, but medium pace. Great touch. Very clever touch, but Narayan Joshi won't cut it off. Bit of dew has come into play. Did the hard work, and then he slipped for 4. I don't think Adam Ross. That was always going to go. Slower ball picked, and a complete sense of inevitability upon the point of release that it was going to get given the treatment. And a big 6 straight down the ground.
If you closed your eyes at...
Outstanding batting. 6 more. The 50 partnership came up with a maximum. It's now 56 off just 20 these two have put on. They've both got 30. It's 68 for 1.
As many as 25 overs, but what we've seen from the batters is 22.
Yeah, Mikel, looks a really good batting surface. This is going to get better. You see Rossington there just laying into that one. Moves on to 34. It's trifle low, but still managed to get it away for 4.
Yeah, he's just picked lengths very early and very easily today. He had to make a lot of ground.
8-8. The required rate is 10.33. So they're going pretty well. They need a boundary or a 6 every over. They've got a couple of boundaries this over. So they are in the hunt, but no need to panic for Biratnagar Kings.
Yeah, Sandeep Lamichhane will certainly have a thing or two going in his mind right now. How do we stop Rossington? Look how he's moving in the crease and playing around with that. For Shubham. Cut away. Fiercely cut. Work to do for the fielder. He'll not be able to cut it off. Burtel begins with a 4 in over number 7. Pressure on Shubham.
Well, it was there, and it got the treatment that it deserved, didn't it? Let's take a look at that. It was short, it was wide, and it got the treatment. The fielder there at point was about 10 yards.
There again, in the air, in the gap, 4 of 4. Back-to-back boundaries here. As much as Ranjane will complain to...
Really looking in good nick is the skipper. Very wide of the fielder. They absolutely drilled that. It was short, and take a look at that. Came inside the line of the ball, always looking to hit it up. And a really classic display of the hook shot. Loud appeal, that's going to be close, and it's given. Wicket number 2, the big one of Rossington. Back in the hut, in the 7th.
Shubham just bowled the slow delivery, and it was perfect. He nailed it right in front. No hesitation for the umpire to lift his swinger. Ranjane's of 39 in 21 deliveries. Avengers lose their second wicket.
Not only got the full support from your teammates, but also from this electric crowd here tonight, as you can see. We've got to let you go out to bat, so we'll cut this short. Let's get back on the chance.
A golden duck for Neesham, and now the Pokhara Avengers in a spot of bother.
Well, that's a soft dismissal for one of the hardest hitters in T20 cricket. Just hands it back to Lamichhane, who strikes in his very first over. Yeah, just lobbed it back. He knew it. Thank you very much, says Sandeep. What a moment here. And this is the problem. 1 brings 2 when you lose wickets. And Jimmy Neesham will have to walk back. Not the greatest of debuts for Pokhara Avengers with the bat for him.
A lot to do for him. Rebuilding phase of this innings for the Avengers. Oh, gone! He didn't read that. That was the wrong one. Completely bamboozled Prithviraj. Pokhara Avengers now are in some serious problems.
Superstar Sandeep Lamichhane. It's so nice to see that he's finding his rhythm very early. The wrong one. Just didn't pick it up. Arun Das, he's on a high. He's riding on a sea of confidence. He's accounted for 2 in 1 over. And look at that. That makes for the best fan moment we've seen all through season 2 of NPL so far. Trith goes for a duck. 89 for 4. The Pokhara Avengers falling up. Slip in place. Guptill stationed. That's been cut away. Work to do for the fielder. Deep backward point. Does exceptionally well to cut it off. They'll come back for 2.
Back leg in contact with the boundary cushion when he touched the ball. Just take a look at it now. Yes, there it is. The back leg and the ball. So that'll be a boundary. Very easy decision for the TV.
Ok, cảm ơn anh em nhiều ạ.
An easy decision for me. Yeah, there it is. 4 runs. A little bit of a misfield. A smile from Lamichhane. He
To game here. Pumped into the leg side, and Tamang's going to strike. Martin Guptill will never drop that. Good change of bowling from Sandeep Lamichhane. And that required run rate just continuing to pile the pressure onto the Avengers.
Thought for a moment he had enough, but he didn't. Wrong fella to pick up.
50 for Kushal Burtel. Last season it took quite a while for the local players to stand up and be counted. Inside 2 nights we've seen 50s for Asif Sheikh, 50s for Lokesh Bam, and now 50s for Kushal Burtel, potentially the top 3 in that T20 World Cup come February.
You're just a
Hit down the ground and hit all the way. Didn't look the most convincing stroke, but finally someone giving Burtel some support. Nice long levers, gets his first boundary. It comes with a 6.
Can't stop there. Can't stop there because the required run rate has barely budged. Still touching 14 to the over, so a whole heap of these are required.
That's the problem for the Avengers. There's still 100 more runs required to win. Fielder out at deep mid-wicket, straight to him, and the simplest of catches, Shubham Ranjani holds on. Bowled into the surface intentionally by Bashir Ahmed, and he had enough of a boundary to protect him to pick up his first wicket.
Yeah, even with the dew around that has just fallen on the surface, the ball seems to just hold ever so slightly in the pitch, and so you've got to readjust your stroke. In the middle of the bat is not found. Good catch in the deep. Abhishek Tiwari goes for 11.
Plan. Well, that one's too much into the surface as Bertel might have just hit the biggest 6 of the competition. It's still flying into the night sky.
It's 74 metres. This was a long hop. There's bowling it into the surface, and then there's bowling it into the surface. This is he's missed his length here by a long way. He gives Bertel far too much time to just say bosh.
Well, it's a home run, isn't it? 85 they're gifting it. It is the biggest 6 of the competition we've seen. I want to check these measurements because that's surely gone more than 20 metres over that straight boundary. Beautiful sight into the night sky, under the flood. Langer, look out in the commentary box, remember. Edged and gone, and that's going to be that. Another brilliant change of ball. Inspired captaincy by Sandeep Lamachane, and that will surely be that.
I love the reaction here from Ashant Delana because it just shows that it means something to him. He got pasted earlier on by Bertel, but he's come back and he's found the outside edge, and oh yes please, I want this and I want it badly. Lovely innings, good innings. He starts the tournament well, does Kushal Bertel. 59, and the Avengers 129 for
Sandeep Lamachane has been spectacular this evening, and so have been the Biratnagar Kings. A bit of a misfield, and that will go for a 4. Good start to over number 16, and a good shot there by Doubtwaite as well. Very good evening, Faisal Khalil.
Very good evening, Mikhail. 84 of 29. Little lost in the whole thing are the Avengers. They started off well. Just take a look at this before we get to the point that I was trying to make. One-handed shot. He got the timing right. A little bit of misfield and gets the boundary. They need a lot more of coming and against these teams. Against this team through the tournament, Mikhail. There it is. Oh boy, they're just not. I mean, what talent he has, the wicketkeeper batsman. How well did he bat? That's in the air. Straight talent he has, the wicketkeeper batsman. How well did he bat? That's in the air. Straight down the throat of long on. Another nail in the coffin for the Pokhara Avengers.
And Shubham Ranjane makes merry as well with the ball. He's mixed up the pace beautifully. He's bowled the low full tosses, and he's really got those change-ups going. Now the Pokhara Avengers trying hard, but only to find the fielder. That was a nothing shot by the end of it. Just handing over a simple, straightforward catch to Martin Guptill. He'll take it any time of the day and night, should I say. Taylor walks back for 4 and 6. It's 141 for 8.
Getting into the tournament, that big win will really do wonders to their confidence.
Cracking hit. Couple of bounces, that'll race away for a 4. Gets off the mark with a boundary or Chan. They'll need more of it at the moment. Yeah, he did get a lot of bat on this one. 17 gone, 146 for 8.
The rut. It was the wicket. Oh, that's an appeal. That's an appeal. That's close, and up goes the finger. Very, very close. And they're really getting their act together very early in the season. The Biratnagar Kings. 9 down now for the Avengers.
Yeah, what a moment of inspired brilliance here by Pratish GC. You've got to nail those deliveries right underneath the bat. and leave the rest for the batter to do. He made a complete mess of this, Akash Chand. Moved in the crease, right in front, no hesitation for the umpire. And GC with the second wicket. He's bowled exceptionally well this evening. Chand will have to depart for 4 and 3. And the Avengers are now 147 for 9.